We saw prices falter just a little bit, but buyer demand remained pretty steady in Portland Metro real estate this last week. And today we're going to talk about how changes in both the mortgage rates and weather may affect activity. Let's get into the stats and trends. The average sale price came in off the previous week's number by about 3% and landed about 0.5% below roughly the same time period last year. That's coming off of a couple of weeks where the numbers were coming in about 4% higher than last year. I wouldn't worry about that too much just yet. There's a lot of volatility in the statistics when we're dealing with smaller sets of numbers. And the median sale price, which is supposed to take some of that volatility out of the statistics, has been landing at 4% higher than last year for about 3 weeks straight now. The supply of homes for buyers to choose from saw another slight increase by about 1%. The number of homes that hit the for sale market for the first time was on the rise from the previous week. However, this was one of those weeks where we crossed over the end of the month and saw that typical surge in the number of expired listing agreements. Many of those homes actually got relisted by the same agent or with a brand new agent. In fact, just over 10% of those homes that were new to the for sale market were actually old, expired, or canceled listings repackaged. Demand was down a little bit with just 540 new sale contracts agreed to by buyers and sellers, down about 5% from the previous week, but still higher than the number of new listings that hit the for sale market and still higher than the numbers of new contracts we saw last year at this time. Both the average and median number of days that a home spent on the market before receiving an acceptable offer are both on their way down. The average dropped to 53 days on market from 58 the previous week, and the median dropped from 26 to 23. I keep hearing talk online about an increase in the numbers of foreclosures out there, but I'm still not seeing any increases in our market, not in the distressed properties currently on the market, and not in the numbers of notices of default, which is that first step in the foreclosure process. The numbers that we've been seeing have been consistently pretty modest over the last year or so. Mortgage rates started a slow creep down this last week, bringing the best case scenario for the 30-year fixed mortgage down from 6.625% to 6.375%. The 10-year Treasury, which is one of our best indicators of where mortgage rates are headed, continued its downward creep, so rates may continue to slowly slide down along with it. Obviously, that'll have a positive effect on demand. What we've seen over the past year and a half is that when rates drop below 6%, it kicks up buyer activity. I suspect that this beautiful stretch of weather that we've been having and should enjoy this next week will bring folks out of hibernation and back into the market. I typically wait for a nice long stretch of beautiful weather to help kick our spring buying season into gear, and I think we may have it. So I think we've got some interesting market dynamics at work, and I'm curious to see how they'll play out in the coming weeks. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any future updates. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you right here next week.